Hello and welcome to Goke's Kitchen. So today on Goke's Kitchen we'll be making something very delicious, like we always do. And today we'll be making a dessert. And what kind of dessert? Well, it's going to be fried milk. Fried milk? Yes, fried milk. The steps are very simple and straightforward, and it doesn't really take much time to put everything together. So without wasting much of our time, let's get right to it. And before I proceed, I want to say a very big thank you to every one of you that have been very supportive of this movement, for subscribing, for watching the videos, and for sharing it with your friends. It goes a long way. I really appreciate you. Thank you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Just join the family. Let's go along on the journey. Hit that button, the subscribe button. Subscribe! Alright, so let's get right to it. So the first thing we're going to do is to boil the milk. The amount of milk you add to it is going to be based on the amount of quantity you want to make out of it. And while the milk is on the stove, I went ahead and added the cinnamon stick, which is this right here, as you can see, as well as the skin of the lime, which I peeled off the lime, and this is the lime skin right there. And then we're just going to leave that over there to boil. And while that is boiling, you want to be stirring it every now and then. So the milk has come to a boil. The milk has boiled well enough, so I'm just going to go ahead and add sugar to the milk to aid the sweetness of it, So I just add sugar to it. And then while the sugar is in it, I'm definitely going to go ahead and stir the whole thing together. So I'm just going to stir it all together as well, so that the sugar can easily melt in the milk. So I can tell now that the sugar is melted in the milk already. So I'm just going to take out the cinnamon stick as well as the lime skin, and then we'll proceed on to the next stage. Okay. So you're going to get your milk, put a little amount of milk in the bowl, reasonable amounts definitely, and then get 1 cup of your flour and mix it together with the milk. So now that I have the milk that I've mixed together with the flour, I'm going to add that to the milk I have on the stove. Yeah, so it goes right in there. Okay. And now you want to make sure, once that is in, you want to make sure you continue to stir it. Otherwise it's going to catch the bottom, and you don't want that to happen. So you may have to do that for a few minutes, but that's okay, it's part of the process. In order to get the desired results, that definitely has to be done. As you can see, after a few minutes of stirring the whole thing together, now it's thickened. And that's exactly what we want to get out of it. Yeah, that's good enough. So I'm just going to set this aside now and then move on to the next step. So now the next thing is I'm going to transfer the mixture that I have together. I'm going to put it into the greased bowl, which is right in here. So I'm just going to let that go right inside of it, from the pot straight to the bowl. Okay, so the best bet is just to shake it all together so that everything can be properly leveled. Okay. Alright. Now, so once that's done, definitely the next thing you're going to do is that you want to put a lid on it and put it in the refrigerator for a few hours until it's solid. Okay, so now the whole mixture is turned solid after leaving it in the refrigerator for about 2 hours or so. So now what you want to do afterwards is get your knife and just pass it through the side, the whole side, the 4 corners of it, so that way you can give it room, because we are going to flip it over, and gently move it all around. Alright. Yep, I think that's good enough. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to transfer it from this bowl into a flat surface. Okay, now wish me luck. Ta-da! That looks beautiful. Alright, so now that this is out, what I'm going to do is take the knife and slice it into cubes. So now that that is ready and set to the side, we're going to move right over to the next stage. Okay, so what you want to do is you roll it into the flour first, and then you dip it in the egg as well and roll it around. Okay, so basically once you have the mixture ready and you already have it dipped into the flour as well as the egg, you want to have a reasonable quantity of oil in a frying pan and let it get hot enough, and then you just have to go ahead and start deep frying it like so, easily. And then you want to keep an eye on it. Then once it gets brown up to certain points, you're going to flip it over to the other side. And there you have it, fried milk dessert. Very, very, very delicious. I'm very pleased with the results. It came out as expected. Give it a try and I'm very sure that you will not be disappointed. The steps are very few, as you can tell, and share it with your friends, your families and your loved ones and let them enjoy it as well. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you still waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and let's go along together on this journey. And on that note, I will see you next time. Happy cooking.